Well, hey, how y'all doing out there this morning? And please excuse the light behind me. That's not an alien invasion. That's just the geoengineers spraying the sky and putting a couple of suns up there. So I got one sun over here and one sun over here. So I can't get out all this fluorescent sunlight they're putting down on us today. I guess they're getting ready for Florence up here in West Virginia. But anyway, speaking of things we can't change and things that we don't care for, uh, I know a bunch of y'all out there hate this system, but you got to live in it. You actually probably get by or do a little bit better than getting by in the system. Some of you may even be planning a retirement so you can get away when you're maybe in your 50s or hopefully at least by your 60s and they don't work you to death. And uh-oh, here he comes. And uh, you know that when you retire, you're going to wind up being old, so you're going to wind up in some, I don't know, eventually a retirement home or a village or a gated community or whatever. Okay, I understand that. That's the American dream. You know, work all your life and wind up locked up behind some place where you can't fly your flag and you can't paint your house the color you want because you live in a gated community. But there you go. Bleak outlook. Don't really look that great. And there you go. So I don't know what to say about that, except for that sucks. That's really not a great life. And I'm sorry that many of you feel that is because you're stuck in this system. All right. Well, y'all, as y'all well know, I'm about to take an endeavor on. I'm going to try to go from here to Chicago. I'm going to try to get up as much information as I can on homeless people and the people there that are in the streets. And like I said, my goal is to get somewhere between 2 to 5 homeless people away from the cities so there's more resources in the city for the homeless there that can't leave and that these people can have a fair shake at life, a retirement plan, and some place to maybe even bury their body when they're gone. And here's what I'm talking about, y'all. I've been telling y'all this for the longest time. There's over 100 something small towns for sale in America right now. Many here in West Virginia that aren't even marked. Uh, some of these towns hold 200 to 500 people. Some of them 700 to 1,000. Now, I'm not saying this is a solution for everybody because guess what? I found out here recently, however you want to call it, just an epiphany, that solving the whole big problem of everything is the psyop of keeping the problem. No, we got many solutions to a problem that didn't build up overnight. It built up slowly, and it's going to have to slowly go away. So we can take a little bit away at a time, take away the pressure, and especially take away these working class families with children. That's basically going to the uh, that we're worried about going to the state. So y'all hold on just a minute real quick. All right. It's getting a low battery there, and I'm trying to keep my battery from going out. Um, the point I'm trying to make is this is all in our control. I was thinking about going to investors like rich people, and then I got to thinking, there's many of you out there that have retirement plans, maybe in the years to come. And once we get a model, get something working for you to see, instead of investing your retirement into a gated community, you can invest it into your own town. Because guess what you do when you got your own town? You're your own mayor. You're your own police chief. You're your own sanitation. You're your own health care. You're the decider. And I hate to say the decider like Bush Jr. said, but you're the person that makes the decisions. Your community, your tribe. This is why small towns work and big cities never work. Like-minded people basically get along better than a bunch of people pushed together. But a bunch of people pushed together have been taught to hate each other. We can teach the love in our small towns and show working in our small towns. We can bring back small town America, y'all, because there was never nothing wrong with it. There was never nothing wrong with the family farm. There was never nothing wrong with any of that system the way it was. We can bring this back just by helping homeless people. I will show you a way of living that is so cool. And it's just the only way to go. It's the best way to live. It always has been. So it gives people that are looking to invest their money they have now into a future, and the people that have no future to invest their time and their labor into these projects. So as we go along, I'm going to be talking about this more, and we'll keep it, and I'll keep it, just keep you informed. But basically, buy your own town if you want to change the world, because you can't change the world. You can only change what's around you. And y'all, we've been, like I said, the psyop is we got to change it all. And there's this big problem. Well, there is this big problem, but we can't change it. And we look at it and we're like, oh man, that's so big, it's going to crush me. Well, we can fix it a little bit at a time, because some of that system, it ain't broken, and y'all know it. Some of that can't be fixed because it's there designed to keep you a tax slave, keep you under the oppression of demand. So here you go. Buy your own town, be your own mayor, be your own sheriff of that county. Hey, you run it. Because guess what, by the way, and the people in California, the old pot growers out in California back in the day, they found this out real quick. The sheriff is the most highly legal person in a county in America. Even the president could be riding through that county, and if he could get through Secret Service and stop him, he could arrest the president for charges. You see what I'm getting at? The sheriff is a very important part of this, y'all. So think small, but think big. Small town, big opportunity to make what you want, raise our children the way we want, use the medications, the schooling, all of that we want. Because we'll decide the city code, we'll decide the county code, because we are the people of that place. And once we get a model of this, y'all, everybody's going to be, by that time I'm through with this, homeless people ain't going to look cool, but people are going to think, man, they got a chance, because there are chances out there. There are solutions. About that, y'all. We got to take them as we can get them, and we got to make them happen. They're not going to happen for us. I don't care how many jerseys you buy. I don't care how many corporations you sponsor. Um, and there you go, Ian. Think globally and act locally. But I don't care who you put your money into. Nobody's going to put it back into and invest into you and your future like you can. So think about it. This is a budding idea, so it evolves, it grows. I've got a few towns listed here in West Virginia, a couple in North Carolina, and even a couple out west that are just ideally people could literally move in and with a little help for about 6 to 8 months could actually have their own cash crop, could have their own businesses, could have all of it, and your own town with your own laws, with your own police to take care of them, with all of it. I love that. I love that idea. You don't like the police, then be the police. You don't like the law, make the law. You can't do that until you got your town and your county. There you go. All right? Y'all think about that. And remember that I love you, and I'm trying to think, because I don't live in fear. I live in a world of opportunities, and they're out there, and we got to take them. We got to make them happen for our brothers and sisters, and that's another thing. When you're doing something else for somebody else, things flow, y'all. And I've got a tidal wave flowing behind me, because this ain't got a damn thing to do with me. The coincidence of all the things happening showing me the push in this, the divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. I don't like that word. I don't like that series of words. But here I am. And no, James, I ain't living in fear, because here we go. We're going to do this, y'all. And it'll be somewhere, I don't care if it's 10 people that buy an acre of land and live in hobo shacks. We're going to have our town. We're going to make our laws. We're going to make it our way. And that way, you take all the whining and all the complaining about the system. Let the world be what they're going to be. Let them all do what they're going to do around you. They've been doing it for hundreds of years anyway. So there you go. Peace. I love you, and don't live in fear. Think big. Think big, and let's act small town. Bring back small town America, y'all.